OMG, the SEC and the NIA in conjunction with the CIA. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea, hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. The humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing the The FOMO index has dropped down to 60 from yesterday's 69. Bitcoin dominance is 50.8%. 24-hour volume is 66 billion. The overall market cap, 1.38 give or take 100 million. Well, it looks like the annoying, nosy neighbor Diane Dumpenstein wasn't done with the bearish campaign. But we talked about this, so it should have come as no surprise to anyone in this boutique community when Bitcoin price action, well, she had a little dumb cool off. Continued bearish pressure would see us lose this support level and probably spend some unwanted time back in the arms of this ascending channel, possibly retesting its original support way down at 35.3, which is a significant level of confluence over on the ding-dong, because 35.3 is the goldenest of golden ratios, the Sigety 1.8% fib. Yet another bearish confluence at 35.3, as it's this timeline's 23.6% fib. So that level is lining up real proper like on all three timelines. Lord love a duck, she didn't do just that. After a failed attempt at regaining the ascending channel's resistance level, price action nosedive down, finding a bottom and a bounce at 34.8, then tucked back up and into our channel, spending 12 hours hovering around 35.3, and has pumped slightly to a time of production 35.8 underneath both the 20 and the 50 moving average, and has carved out a cute little bear flag. And the price probability of this flag is, and sing it with me now, you take the pole, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all at 33.7-ish. Shakira. Now over on the ding-dong, you can see we did find a bounce off of the 20 moving average. And oh snap, we have some bearish confluence on that bear flag's playout price. Yes, that level of 33.7-ish is the ding-dong's channel support, so that's double word score on that bearish level. My heartbreakingly optimistic outlook would be for Diane Dumpenstein to go back into her house. The market cools off. We straddle this trend line back up to retest resistance at 37.6. Quick look at the Wookie. Sees we are hovering in and around the 23.6% fib, like we talked about yesterday. And oh snap, we have a tri-delta gamma bearish confluence on that 33.5 bear flag level. Yes, that level, which is support on the ding dong, is also this channel's support and the 38.2% fib. A mo fib favorite. So that's triple word scar on that bearish confluence, but it's usually when the boat gets heavy on one side with those panicky bears that the market rips their faces off and blasts up, sending them deep into the cold, bearish waters of the short Squeezian Sea. Would you look at that, my friends? It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth. Day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, but we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there and knock them dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away. So grab yourself a coffee, join me for a quick one, and please sing it with me now. Around the banks of Boom Dash Bank, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, cha-cha-cha-ching. Another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. Isn't that right, Rosario Mango? We usually call him Mango. His full name's Rosario Mango, but his nickname is Mango. What a day. Yes, 125 likes brings Duck Duck out here to sing us a song, sing us out, do some shout-outs, some musical shout-outs. Yesterday, what you didn't see is that when he came around the corner to sing, he sneezed. And he had, it's not really a cold, he's just a little bit of a cold. Tighten this up here. A little bit of a cold. And, well, you know what happens when little kids sneeze? Zoink. So when I looked at this, I was like, whoa, what is that? He just had snot all over his face. So he wasn't in the right state to sing us out. But maybe today we can get to 125 likes and get Duke to sing us out. Look at this. I left the look at that. I left the doodles on this arrow that we did yesterday. This wasn't here yesterday. And because Lord love a duck, if she didn't do just that, I think we can get rid of this thing. Oh, can I get rid of it? Yeah. Get rid of it now. Because looks like we just came down, cooled off. You know, we were talking about it last week, how if we get too far away from these moving averages, we just tend to come back and then we oscillate back and forth. It was an interesting strategy I had for currency trading, which was just short into the moving average when you're on top of it, long into it when you're on the bottom of it. And it's just a cyclical range, you know, long into it, short, long up to it, short down into it. Worked until it didn't work. But this is what she does now. Look at this. We get a little bit high, come cool down, go back into the moving averages, come to get a little bit low, go back up. So we have this massive resistance here with the 50, the 20, and our ascending channels line of resistance. So that's significant. Let's see. No more head and shoulders. Well, I don't know, Mad Faded Baby, because if we see continued bearish action back down here, you know, just we had this pump, which was great, kind of came out. I'm gonna say it invalidated this bear flag that I went on about ad nauseum during the video. We'll talk about that level, though, that 33.5. It's significant because there is 3 tri-delta gamma bearish confluences there. So let's say we were to build back down here. That would build out this this head and shoulders on the noisy little so-and-so. It's not as a big a deal as the ding dong here. You can see the ding dong bounce off the 20, boom, up there. So what I'm worried about is if we kind of just, this was our pump for the day and we spend the week just kind of going down, 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 down. I might probably use this marker, would be better. Just went down, 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 down. This is just assuming there's no ETF approval that blows the lid off the roof. We would end up down here. And this would be a pretty sweet little head and shoulders pattern. So right here is 33.5. That is where this bull flag plays out, or this bear flag pulls out. I noticed that. I always say the wrong bull flag, bear flag thing. I don't catch it till it's too late. That's 33.5 there. Look at it. Binance, you sluggish little so-and-so. This is 33.5 here. And then, of course, when we go to the Wookiee, 33.7, not 33.5, 33.7 is the 38.2% fib. I'm trying to use this marker here. Work with me, guys. Work with me. Right there. That's the support. So that's the tri-delta gamma of that 33.7. So let's just make sure we correct it all. 33.7 is this support. 33.7 is this bear flag playout, and 33.7 is the support line on the Wookiee. Now, with this little pump, I don't necessarily think we're out of the waters. We're back into 36, which is nice. All we want to do here is stay above this 20 moving average, because let's get rid of some of this noise here. Jesus, Matty, this is like a messy bedroom or something. There we go, nice and clean. That support line, if we just follow it up with the 20 moving average, we'll likely head back, retest resistance. Obviously, that's why I want to stay above it. So you can, if you have your daily chart out, you might want to put in that trend line coming up here and just keep your eye on it, because we want to be above it. Every time we kind of bust out of it, we stand to come down and fulfill that bear flag, even though on that noisy little so-and-so, it has been more or less invalidated with this great candle. Please use one of Das Speech, pianomattyb OG. Please use one of your remaining monkey paw, which is to bounce off the 20 MA. Yes. Oh, that was you on Twitter. Okay. I thought it was because I saw the peach. Yes, I had a lot of comments about hitting 35.3 yesterday. And the answer is simple. Like, people say, how did you know it was going to hit 35.3? I didn't. This is, there was a lot of probabilities and there was a lot of confluence at that level. And that's why it hit. Doesn't mean it has to. Like, so for instance, today, before this little pump here, this little green candle, the data had this bear flag pumping out, right? And then we had this massive green candle. So that kind of invalidates it. However, just because the 4 hour, the noisy little so-and-so bear flag is invalidated, it still has a corroborative nature down to these things. These, this support and this support, they all still exist at that level. So as much as it's off the table on the 4 hour chart, I'm not sure that it's still valid. Or what was I saying? On the 4 hour chart, yeah, there is still bearish confluence on the ding dong and the Wookiee. So there is that. Now, Drone World, you always say the same SHIT, man. Try something new. It's getting annoying. That must be one of the guys that gives me the thumbs down. Thank you for your valid comment. Look at Soul. 62.2. Still pumping. Yeah, Squeaky McGee. There he is. We were wondering who that thumbs down guy was. 62.26. Look at Soul. Like, this was pumping before the ding dong was pumping, or before Bitcoin was pumping. I noticed it because I just have in my feed, like on my Safari, whatever it is, it has the lines up top. I don't know I can't see the charts, but I can see the numbers. So when Bitcoin was down, I was like, oh, there's Saul. Still pumping. So is XRP? No, XRP is still kind of down in the dumps, but that's 60. It's gone past the 61.8. Interesting. Sneaky Pete vaporizers. Whoa, that's a bullish whistle. You haven't made it on YouTube until you have people who subscribe just to dislike every video you make. No doubt. That was someone woke up on the wrong side of bed today. That's okay. You are experiencing one of life's greatest moments, the ability to wake up and get out of bed and smile and be happy and be thankful that you're alive. You know what? This is some people's last day on earth. There was a friend of my mom's, Matty, she usually walks there. He had his last day on earth on Thursday. So when you're waking up on the wrong side of bed and you have a little chip on your shoulder, remember, this day is a gift that you don't necessarily deserve, but you got it anyway. So make the best of it and go knock 'em dead. Brendan, I love RFK. I keep hearing normies calling RFK a nut. The guy is word perfect in my opinion. Yeah, well, that's just the NPC people. That's what the news told him. He must be a nut, this guy. He must be a nut. Everyone on news is telling me a nut. You know what? I'm going to say he's a nut too. Bitcoin 0%. That was at 36.2. ETH minus 1%. Sol killing it. Plus 20%. 300 million liquidations as leveraged wiped out. Well, that would be all the people in the long squeezy and C getting wiped out. Everyone just they get in and they put a little leverage. What's a little leverage? What's a little leverage? I'll just put 5x. 5x, not 10x. If I'm gonna put 5x, I might as well put 10x. But if I'm gonna go 10x, I might as well go 25x. And then now you're in the choppy waters of the long squeezy and sea, and you get liquidated. SEC has until Friday for early ETF approval. I love this this ETF approval porn that keeps coming out every week, every month. It's like, well, we on Friday, the early approval, we could get it. And we could. There is a chance. I'm kind of leaning on the side of the boat that we'll see an approval before 2024. And it's one of those bets where I don't care if I'm wrong, because whether it comes or not, it's not going to affect where Bitcoin's going in the long run. May take a little longer to get there, but whether they're in or out, which they're obviously in, whether we get it in 2024 or 2023, I don't care. I like to, in my bullish delusion, imagine that it comes in 2023. I don't always remember to be appreciative, but your outro always reminds me. Yeah, well, that's what it's there for, because I think gratitude is a currency that people don't spend enough. And the great thing about this infinite currency is that you can spend it every day of your life, and it never loses value. In fact, the more you spend it, the more you get back. That's why I always try to remember. I fall prey to it just like anyone else. I have these days where it's just like, you know what? This or that isn't working, or that or this isn't working. I just got to remember, These are problems that we have because we're lucky. We're lucky to have these problems. Just remember that when you are having these problems, because you're lucky to have them. Duke, we were having breakfast and he's like, I wish we had a nicer house. I'm like, Duke, come on, my boy. There's people who don't have houses. There's people, not only do they not, let's just take it down. House, apartment. We could all be living in an apartment here, 1 bedroom. And if we don't have the space we have in this house, you got to be appreciative of the things you have. And then the next thing you might have a nicer house. And if you keep playing piano, my boy, you'll be buying your dad a nice little house in about 5 to 10 years. Brendan, if you're here now, you're on the brink. Patience. That's right. I mean, what does it matter now? That bear winter, she was something else. It did throw everyone. Like, we all had our moments where we're, as a man, I always say we like to go into our cave and just regroup and don't talk to me. I'm just going to settle my emotions here and I'll be fine, right? I had a bunch of those in this bear winter because it was cold and long, and the treat was, as far as it got down, I'm the type of investor that gets excited when something I know has value seems to be losing value. To me, that's nothing but good. So it never really, the price going down was always exciting to me because it was just an opportunity to, like, 15K, getting in at 15K again. What a treat. That's when people were running out the door. I never really understood it. It is a mindset that takes a while. I mean, investing is one of the only businesses that when things go on sale, people run out the door. But if you're in it long enough, you understand, well, this is a treat. Like I use a lot of Apple products. And if I ever saw, like I do the video on a Mac Studio. If I ever saw this Mac Studio half price, well, I'd buy 2. I can't believe this thing with so much value is half price. I'll take it. And hopefully no one figures out what a scream of a deal this is. However, everyone usually does figure it out. Let's see, catch up here. Mad Faded Baby's daughter just came into Skibbity Toilets. Well, I apologize if I had anything to do with bringing anyone to Skibbity Toilets. I know Duke is a massive Skibbity Toilets fan. Maybe not anymore. He drifts out. I find his, correct me if I'm wrong with your own children, but his attention span for fads on YouTube lasts about a month. And then he's out. So he hasn't been watching Skibbity Toilets as much as he used to, but doesn't mean he's not done with it, because he still does that dance. And I always say it wrong, but I think it's called the Orange Julius dance, something like that. For sure, it's wrong. That's typical old dad calling the dance wrong. Is that the Orange Julius dance, Duke? He does it really well though. Got into a little fight at school a couple days ago. Don't know if I should bring that up. It was a little kid toss up. It wasn't like fisticuffs or anything, but it was interesting getting a call from the principal. Now, I know his nanny's probably watching and I'm going to get a call. Right? Why didn't you tell me he got into a fight? Because it wasn't really a fight. After I got off the call with the principal, I realized it was just a couple of kids having a disagreement in the park. And hey, that's what happens when you're a little kid in the park. I was looking for someone else said something about Skibbity Toilets. Question to IMF chief. Without cash, how will politicians keep their bribes off the books? Start another charity foundation. Jimmy Goltz. That's a good one. I never really thought about that, because there's an argument for when there's the destruction of the economic system that some people, including myself, will go down that line and think, well, maybe they're trying to destroy the economy. Okay, well, what about these massive kings of the economy, like the JP Morgans and and the George Sorosians who have billions and billions of dollars off the back of this, whatever you want to call the economy, this corrupt economy, would they let it go? I'm not sure, unless they were duly compensated on the flip side with whatever is going on in there. So how would politicians get greased? I'm sure they have all those double Dutch Ireland tax loops down to the Bahamas, over through the Bohemian Grove, then back into Dubai and through the double Dutch in Ireland to keep her clean. But who knows? That's a great question. I'm going to look into that. How would they get squeezed? In fact, you hear all this FUD about Bitcoin, and the latest one is about the Middle East kerfuffle down there and how they want to, it was on blockchain yesterday, how they want to get rid of mixers because it's facilitating terrorist activities. Make no mistake, the Dave Digital, 4 minutes left. Make no mistake, terrorists much prefer the old, tried and tested and true form of dirty fiat cash to facilitate all their terrorist activities. I want to go into mixers and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is transparent ledger. So that's my rant on that. Let's get Duck down here. That was close. Cheryl always throw a like to Matt. I like seeing other PA in here. Other PA in here. Not sure what PA is. TA? Not sure. I didn't hear him walking around up there, which means to me he's not even dressed. And he's like, God damn it. There he is.
And DJ
here.
Morgan.
Hold on, Duke. I had it muted this whole time. Oh, geez, all these buttons. So let's go back here. Let's start with Scotty Mo, pianomattyb OG.
Hi, Scotty Mo.
Is this your lazy left hand? Let's go.
Hi, Scotty Mo.
Squeaky McGee.
Hi, Squeaker McGee.
DJ Morgan.
Hi, DJ Morgan.
And Randy a Bite.
Hi, Wendy a bite.
Mad Faded Baby.
Hi, Mad Fading Baby.
And Dave Digital the Goat.
Hi, Dave Digital.
Mario Cantonese.
Hi, Mario Cantonese.
The Naked Canadian.
Hi, Thinking Canadian.
Naked Canadian. Naked Canadian. That doesn't matter. CB Life Hacks.
Hi, CB White Caps.
Let's try this one again because it was muted. Swashbuckling Scallywag.
Hi, Swash and Ballywag.
Sultan of Salt.
Hi, Sultan of Salt.
And how about XRP A11Y?
Hi, XRPA11Y.
Ava Angel.
Ava Angel.
Bungalow Bill.
Bungalow Bill.
And Misco.
Disco.
Okay, buddy. Good job. Sing us out now.
We're playing the same game as our psychopathic collective. That's right, it's a long game. So you long game. so zoom out and have a fantastic day. I want the bank to boom spank. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea.
Hey, good job, buddy. How about thanking Retro Mike Tech for the super chat?
Where's Richard Mike Tech?
Right there.
Hi, what's a super chat?
Super chats when they send money online as a thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to say thank you to Retro Mike Tech?
Hi, thank you, Retro Mike Tech.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Retro Mike Tech. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe and share